Hey, what's up? I've been meaning to do this video for a while. I'd say I've taken a long break from Diablo 4. I've been grinding a lot of other games. I was playing a bunch of World of Warcraft recently. I've been playing Destiny 2. I started playing some Hogwarts Legacy. I look forward to getting back into that game. I have a bunch of notes on this. I was planning to do another review. It's hard with this game. If you ever saw my first review, I have a lot of complaints. I could complain about this game all day long. I could nitpick everything. But I wanted to share things that I would like to see in the game, like features. So let's see. I'm gonna go over my list here, and we'll see what we got. And this is not like a prioritized like this before this kind of thing. I just had written a bunch of crap down. Rifts. Oh yes, I would love rifts to be in Diablo 4. I can't believe that's a thing that's not in it. I just can't. Rifts were so good in Diablo 3. I had seen people complain about rifts. I don't know why. I don't. I would see people complain about rifts. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like rifts were literally like infinite content the way they're designed, just infinite. Like it's always gonna be different every time, no matter what, right? Like that's incredible. Rifts are one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Loved that in Diablo 3. A clan saved chat window. So there's clans in the game, right? But that your chat doesn't save like day to day, or I think the chat disappears when you log out. It's been a while. I just know that the chat isn't saved. Like you can't, like in World of Warcraft when you're in a guild, you have a guild tab. You can see everybody in the guild, which you can see in your clan here, and you can also see the chat, like your chat history in the guild. So it would be cool to see something like that in Diablo 4, you know, where you can actually chat with guildmates and not just have a chat disappear. You can have, you know, whatever, right? Because the way things are right now, just generally in my experience with the internet and online interactivity is, people respawn when they're going to respawn. It's actually much like real life, really. I mean, it depends on where you live. I lived in the city where everything was just always constant, always instant, like just, and I'm just like, it was very convenient, but also strange. But especially when I'm out of the city now, like, and out here in a different state, and people are, I mean, there'll be weeks and months before you get a response from somebody about something. It's weird, dude. Like, I'm like, whoa. I don't care though. It does suck, but screw the city. Anyways, I was just talking about like people it just depends, but I mean I've noticed a lot, even like Discord or any kind of chat. Like there's not even any live chat. When the internet was new, I was constantly live chatting like all day and stuff. But I mean live chat isn't even a thing anymore. You know, Discord you can have like interactivity when people are active and whatever, but there's going to be a lot of delays between a lot of messages. You know, whatever, depending on the channel you're in and who you're talking to and stuff. So anyways, would love to see save chat for clans in Diablo 4. I think that would make a lot of sense and be cool. It'd be nice. Said a lot on that one thing, didn't mean to. Would like dance emotes. That's kind of funny. Just for fun too. Just for fun, they have like waves. They have different little emotes and stuff. Dances would be nice. World of Warcraft has it. This what weirds me out about Diablo 4 so much. There's so much of this stuff that could have been in this game easily from the experience of the same company. I don't know if the entire team has never played any of their other games or anything. It's weird to me that developers don't play games, dude. I'm telling you, they don't play games. Video game developers don't play games. You shouldn't have people making video games that don't play them. Just straight up, you just shouldn't. Anyways, you know, so there are little bits of parts of idle time. Not really, I mean, but you can have some idle time in Diablo 4, and little dance emotes would be cool, especially like world bosses. People usually, you get there like a minute or two early and you're just chilling, you're waiting for the boss to spawn, you know. It'd be cool to have little dances going on or whatever, you know. Let's see. Waypoints that save across characters that skip the campaign. This was an interesting one. There, you get like half the waypoints when you create a new character. You have like half the waypoints of the world unlocked, but then you still have to unlock like a bunch more of them. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't see the point. It doesn't make sense. It's not a big deal. Like it's not hard to go out and go collect the waypoints. It just doesn't make sense. Like why give you half of the waypoints if you like? I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't get it. I don't know if that's been updated. I haven't played for like a month, and I haven't been playing all my characters and stuff, so it's possible they might have patched that. I don't think so. I highly doubt it, because it doesn't seem like something they prioritize. I just found it weird that you could get, you know, half the waypoints and not all of them. I would like a Hearthstone. A Hearthstone-like teleport. Like in World of Warcraft, there's the Hearthstone where you teleport back to town. Where in Diablo 4, I think it'd be cool if you could pick a specific favorite town to return to. So you already have your town portal, you already have your waypoints. It'd be cool to have a separate type of portal where you can go directly to your favorite hub that you want to go to, right? Instead of just to the nearest town with your town portal or using a waypoint, you could use a separate portal to pick a town to go to, whatever, you know, like a Hearthstone in World of Warcraft. I think that would be cool. I would like to have more HUD options. To be able to remove the whole HUD would be nice. Enemy health bars still show at the top of the screen, even when the health bars are turned off in options. It's weird, dude. It's really weird. When I want health bars off, I want them all off. I don't want those bars at the top of the screen. I don't even know why they're still there when I turn health bars off. Quest log, minimap opacity, so just more HUD options. And this is my same like request for any video game. Like any video game I play, I like to be able to customize my HUD. I do like to remove it, especially after I've been used to the game. I played tons of hours on the game. I don't need the HUD anymore. No, I just don't need it. I don't even use it. I've never even looked at it, right? So the option to disable it or even lower opacity of certain aspects, certain HUD elements would be pretty cool. Another feature I would like would be a better zoom-in camera angle. Oh my gosh, Siri, come on, man. Come on. Camera angles would be nice, but at least a better zoom-in camera, a playable zoom-in camera angle would be nice. Even Part 3 had the same issue. It's not as bad as Part 4, but you couldn't play zoomed in on Part 3 either, you know. I don't understand the point of these camera angles if you can't play. Like, why? What? To look at your character? Like, you know, I mean, come on, man. Anyways. I would like, animated character creation and selections like Diablo Immortal. The first time I ever turned on to Diablo Immortal and I was picking through the classes and stuff, it's amazing. Each freaking gender, it's whatever, has their own animations. Like the male monk and the female monk have two completely different animated intros to when you create that character. I'm just like, whoa. Why was that not in Part 4? This is the big one. But no, the big one's the mobile one because it has more players and makes more money, right? That makes sense business-wise. But no, it's weird to me, though. It's weird to me that because that is such a cool introduction to those character creations. It's amazing. I don't know if you've ever tried Diablo Immortal. I'm not recommending it. I'm just saying the character creation in that game is really cool. Just the way they introduce the characters, the animations and stuff. So I would love to see something similar in Part 4. I'm telling you, the first time I booted up Part 4 and I started playing it, I was shocked that it didn't have anything like that. I was shocked. I was like, how do you put that in Immortal and not in this one? You know, I mean, let's okay. Let's see what else. Transmogs that can save armor only, so when weapons don't match, you can still load it. I forgot about this. So whenever you save like a loadout for a transmog, depending on what weapons you're using, if you're using a two-handed weapon, a staff, or a dagger and an offhand, same with the melee characters too. It depends on, depending on which character you're playing as. But when you save a transmog loadout set, you cannot load it unless you have that specific weapon equipped. Like if you switch from a two-hander and your loadout, transmog loadout saves with a two-hander, if you just change your weapon to a one-hander or two one-handers, or, you know, one-hand and offhand, you cannot load that transmog. It doesn't let you. You need the right weapon equipped. So that needs to be changed. That's ridiculous. Seriously, like, what the heck, man? It's what? I was like, what? Really? You can't just load the armor? Really? Okay. Anyways. More stash size. This is something that I believe that they've already covered. I forgot about that. It was just still in my notes. More character slots. 100 would be nice, and I'm serious about this. Character slots, because I don't even remember how many character slots you can have total. Oh, 12. 12. I already deleted like 5 characters from the first season. I had every class in the first season. All of the rest, other than my first wizard, were all like level 30 to 40. I might have had a 50. They were like 30 to 40, I think. And the only reason I kept her was because she was my highest level. I made every new character for the new season, and there's really no reason to keep the older characters. Also, would love to see a rebirth type thing like from part 3. Not necessary, it's just cool. Along with like your character statistics, like how long you've played that character, that class, and whatever. Diablo 3 had some really cool profile stuff going on, and I didn't even look at that stuff when I first played the game. I didn't care. But over time, I kept looking. I'm like, wow, this has some really cool stats. It has your hours played per class, right? It has all kinds of interesting stats in the profile in part 3. That's another thing I'm surprised didn't make it to part 4. I'm telling you, there's a lot of features that are missing that are just strange to me. Let's see what else we have here. The more characters thing I would like is just for different builds. That's just it's my preference, especially the way the Paragon system works and the talent system and everything in this game works. I would honestly rather just level up a completely separate character for a separate build, and not have to deal with resetting all the talents in the Paragon. It's not hard or anything. I'd rather just level up another character, and then that way I can just switch between them and play whatever, whatever. That's just my thing, especially with Diablo games, is what I did with Diablo 2. I played I've tried every build with every class ever. Didn't even have, you had to start over with that in that game. There was no whatever. So yeah, no, I would love more character slots if I were to keep playing this game, All right, let's see, what else? The occultist, change any stat after changing it once. Okay, I don't want to get into that one. I remember I had a lot to say on that one, but then I realized a couple things where I was wrong, and I was like, oh, whoops, and I don't remember everything because it's been a little while. So I'm going to skip that for now. I do know I have some thoughts on it. It's a little weird, but not a big deal. Stronghold account wide completed. Oh yeah, not sure why I did the same as the waypoints. So strongholds on the world map, they're open world like forts, I guess, and you go clear them out. You go do this little mission thing around the fort, and then you kill the boss there, and then you unlock it. So it's just weird to me that this isn't an account wide unlock. It's similar to like the season stuff, or after you've beaten the game on one character, you can then just skip the campaign on your new characters and go straight into just doing world quests or whatever, right? So it's strange to me that the stronghold thing has to be unlocked, especially because from what I can tell, and doing this on multiple characters, unlocking these strongholds, there's no point to it. There's no extra reward. There's no extra experience from it. So I just don't, and I mean experience as far as like the game, environment, boss fight, like reward. That's, right? Like there's nothing different. Like it's just doing it again. And I just don't even know what the heck the point of unlocking those strongholds is. They're cool, like they're neat, and you have to unlock them for certain things in that area or whatever. But anyways, I don't know why it's not an account-wide unlock for that one. Would have me a little confused. Yeah. All right, what else? All shop items lootable with a low drop rate. Wouldn't that be amazing? Especially with the prices these a-holes have on their stupid shop items. You sons of mother. Anyways, it would be cool if it was possible to get these items that are in the shop from playing the freaking game. And even if it's a low chance of 1% drop rate, right? If you were to play this for 1,000 hours, right, in order to get one of those things from the shop, at least it was possible. At least, I think that would be nice. That's all. It would just be nice. And my last thing, which used to be my first thing, was pets. Pets. My gosh, just pets. Little companions in the game. World of Warcraft pet type stuff. Little companions. And Diablo 3 had pets. Not only did Diablo 3 have pets and wings and stuff, but the pets would loot the gold. Pets would loot your gold wherever it dropped and stuff. Pets would literally run away from you to go catch gold that was like across the screen. I loved it. It's great. Really cool. So it would be great. I would love to see that in part 4. I would also like to see if they were to add pets to Diablo 4, I would like it if they would loot gems, like those little gem shards and stuff. Like that would be cool as well. So that is currently my list of a lot of features I would like to see in Diablo 4 that are not there. Whatever. I'm gonna leave it at that. Because I could spend all day complaining and nitpicking and talking about all the things I hate about the game. I could also spend a while talking about the things I do like, but I wanted to talk about this specifically with stuff that's in the game, especially because a lot of it, almost every one of these was something I was surprised was not a part of the game. Almost everything here, I'm just like, really? All right. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Good luck.